Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Judah. Um, Today is December 18th. It's Tuesday. And today is my 2 weeks and 4 days on testosterone. So I'm a little late with my update. Sorry about that. Oh God, I had a crazy week. So last week, I had some crazy emotional outbursts, I guess. Um, my tea wasn't like balanced properly, and I was PMSing as well, so that was part of it, I think. But I lost my temper several times at Beth. I cried a lot, and I almost punched a mirror. So I talked to some guys at the hormone clinic, and they said to go ahead and half my dose and take it once a week instead of once every 2 weeks to help curb the super highs and lows and craziness like that. So I did that on Friday. So I'm hoping that things calm down a little bit. I mean, I don't feel much different this week. Like versus the first week. I'm a little bit less energetic. I'm like not quite as like ravenously hungry. But I think that that's probably just because like it's a lower amount than like the surge the first week. So I think that things will probably slow down a little bit from here. I have noticed that I'm a little bit more hairy. And my voice is a little bit thicker in like the lower ranges and stuff like that. Um, that yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, my sex drive is up a little bit, but not like, oh my god, I'm a crazy teenager. Like, it's not like that. Um, and still warm overall, like still warmer. It's been really cold here, so that's kind of interesting. But I went to Tahoe over the weekend, actually on Friday, for a job interview at a resort out there, and it was, when I got there, it was 16 degrees, and it was cold, but I didn't feel like I was gonna freeze to death. Like, I had my coat and my boots and jeans on, and I was fine. Like, I couldn't have, like, obviously couldn't have like stayed out there for hours and hours on end, but it wasn't. I mean, it wasn't bad. Like, I was pleasantly surprised at how well that I handled the like really cold, not just like, oh look, it's in the 40s, which is what it's been here. So yeah, I'm waiting to hear back on that job. By the way, um, they're checking my references, and then they're gonna call me and let me know whether or not they officially want to offer me a job or not, which would be cool. I'd go up there for the season, but yeah, I don't really know what else there is. Life has been pretty crazy. Kind of excited about some of like the changes coming up. You know, after the 1 month mark, you know, most people have experienced that first significant drop in their voice after 1 month, and they start to build muscle mass easier, and things start to even out a little bit more. Oh, speaking of muscle mass, I have noticed that, like, I know it's not like super great, but I have like the little bit of definition right here, getting that little bump. I don't know if you can see that, and this has got that cut right there, which is kind of cool. I have been working out a little bit. Emotionally, things have been a roller coaster because of the adjustments to like my shot dosage and everything. But this week it's been pretty calm. I did have a situation on Sunday where a good friend of mine called me up for help, and basically it was just a situation with the guy being really disrespectful to her, and it really pissed me off. And I had to, like, I had to walk away. Like, I had to leave and walk around the block, like, 3 or 4 times before I was able to come back, because I literally wanted to go inside, grab my keys, go to his house, and beat the crap out of him. And I haven't really experienced that intense amount of anger and rage, like, and protective aggression. Like, I'm not an aggressive person, never have been, and I don't think I ever will be when it comes to myself. I could care less what you say, what you do to me, but if you threaten my wife, or you treat a friend of mine disrespectfully, especially if it's female, like if it's a female, I've always been very protective and very easily angered at that point. But now it's like, not only am I pissed at you, but I want to kill you. And like, I actually, not necessarily would kill you, but like, I actually gave serious consideration to going over there and having a serious talk with him, which a serious talk would be me and his fist. Or me and my fist talking to him in his face. But I didn't, which is good. But it was interesting that, like, I've never experienced that loss of, like, thought process about it, where I was just like, I can't even think about anything other than the fact that I am pissed off and want to hurt this person. And I'm a pacifist, so that was weird. That's like that, and I experienced the same thing with, like, speaking up for myself, like, not acting out in aggression, but like speaking up on my behalf. Like, if I feel like somebody is misinterpreting me and thereby, just, taking what I said the wrong way, or using it against me, or, whatever, like, if it's coming back and it's going to hurt me, like, I'm very okay with saying, hey, look, this is what I think about that. And that's different. Typically, I hold my tongue because I calculate, mentally calculate, well, is this going to offend? Is it going to make the situation worse? Is it going to help me? How can I say this in the least offensive way possible while still getting my point across? Is it really that important for me to get my point across? Like, is this really something that I want to speak out on? Like, those things are typically what go through my mind before I say something about, what's on my mind. Now it's, the only calculation is, like, is this something that I feel is important enough to speak? And 9 times out of 10 it is. Like, that's not to say that I'm just, spewing hate and rage and, like, whatever, I say whatever's on my mind. No. Like, I'm still thinking about it, and it's still the things that are, like, important and need to be said that I'm saying. I'm not just saying unnecessary, like, angry things, because I'm not that type of person, and I don't think I ever will be. But I am, like, thinking a lot more about what offends me, and actually speaking up when something offends me, not just letting it, slide or roll off my back or whatever, like saying, look, I don't like it when you do that. It hurts when you do that. Like, it's frustrating when you do that. Whatever, like, and I'm not just, I'm not just rolling over and saying, yeah, you're right, it's all my fault, or, yeah, you're right, whatever, like, and that's different for me. I'm not the type usually to argue things like that. I'm usually just like, yeah, you know what, it's not worth it, you're right, it's my fault. Sorry, my throat is really itchy. So yeah, that's pretty much the extent of the changes that I've noticed and what's going on what's going on in my life as of 2 weeks and 4 days on testosterone. So I should probably go because my dog is going to start barking any second here. Oh, there's her tail. So yeah, I hope you have a good rest of the week, and hopefully I will actually post the next update on time. I wish you luck on your journey, whatever journey that might be, and I hope that you will follow me on mine. Have a great week.